I'm going to bring in Keith Fitz-Gerald, of course, the main principal at the Fitz-Gerald Group. Keith, now, how the heck are you managing money in this sort of environment where today alone we've been up 4 times, down 4 times, and that's just this session alone?
Well, this is one of the reasons why I have no hair. Here's the thing, Charles. I take a deep breath. I step back. I'm not going to worry about the small stuff, especially on days like today, because if you do, you're just playing to Wall Street's advantage, and that's not something you want to do as an investor.
All right, so it seems to me, though, that we all are going to have to sort of start to look beyond this period whenever, we're so myopic on the next rate cut. I think rate hike or cut or whatever it is. I think I spend too much time on it on this show and just sort of think longer term, think about fundamentals. But it is tough to ignore these gyrations, isn't it?
Well, it is. But again, we have a part of our brain that is the fear gland, and that presupposes how you make decisions. This is why we dwell on the negative, why we tend to get very worried when we know that the facts, we know that history is on our side. We have a saying here that when in doubt, zoom out. The longer term picture for many of these companies, the great brands in particular, is that they're going to continue to put numbers on the table. This stuff comes and goes on an alarmingly regular basis. The fact that we're paying attention today, Charles, is because of the headlines, because of the internet. It's because news goes around the world instantaneously. 100 years ago, it took 3 weeks.
You mentioned great brands. There's a company that wants to be a great brand, Shopify. I know you like it. It got an upgrade this morning. It's more of a high beta name. What's sort of holding it back? Because I thought the last earnings report was okay.
Well, it was, but don't forget that this stock has already run up over 100% off its 52-week lows. Right now, it's the broader markets that's trying to settle the question about recession or not, inflation or not. So the stock, nothing has changed. The business ownership for owning the company is fabulous and getting stronger. I submit that the company could easily double within the next 12 to 24 months if the Fed gets out of the way, if we have a lot of other variables happen. But there's nothing wrong with the company, which is why I'm content to hold it.
What else do you like here, Keith?
I tell you what, I'm going for the stability right now. A company like General Mills is great. It's the powerful brand that I'm talking about. This has got great dividends. It's got large growth. You're talking multi-billion-dollar brands that everybody eats, everybody has in their house. And so these are the kinds of things that give you stability so that you can pursue the higher beta names like the Shopify.
All right. So when in doubt, go for Cheerios. That's the bottom line, right? The comfort food, the comfort stock. All right, Keith. Appreciate it, my man.
Hi, it's Keith here. Thanks for checking out today's highlight clip. What'd you think? Did I make sense? Is there something you'd like to add? Make sure you leave a comment down below. And of course, click subscribe to keep up right here on YouTube, or sign up for the email newsletter at the link below. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram for my real-time thoughts on markets, analysis, and a whole lot more.